Welcome to Wat Walks and Beyond.
In Thailand's eastern frontier, just 250 kilometers, or 155 miles from Bangkok, lies a province that changed the course of Southeast Asian history forever.
We're back in Chanthaburi. When the mighty Ayutthaya kingdom fell to Burmese invaders in 1767, it was here that a half-Chinese warrior named Sin, later known as King Taksin, established his base and launched his campaign to reunify Thailand.
In early January 1767, just months before the fall of Ayutthaya, Taksin escaped the besieged city with about 500 followers, traveling first to Chonburi and then to Rayong.
From his base in Rayong, he gathered supplies and new recruits. By February, he announced his plan to bring Chanthaburi under his control, securing the entire eastern coastline. Our journey begins at Wat Klang, the central temple, strategically positioned at the heart of Old Chanthaburi.
Built during the Ayutthaya period, Wat Klang represents the continuity of Buddhist tradition that anchored Thai communities, even during the most turbulent periods of history.
Temples like this served multiple roles in traditional Thai society, not just places of worship, but centers of education, community gathering, and cultural preservation.
While we know that Chanthaburi became crucial to King Taksin's military campaigns, temples throughout the region continued their spiritual mission, providing stability and hope during a time of national crisis.
What's remarkable is how these religious institutions maintained their role as community anchors even as the political landscape around them was completely transformed.
Next, we'll go to Chanthaburi's San Lak Muang. Chanthaburi's San Lak Muang was built during the reign of King Rama III, as part of a network of city pillar shrines that symbolized the connection between provincial centers and the central monarchy.
City pillars, or Lak Muang, represent an ancient Thai tradition where sacred posts are believed to house guardian spirits that protect the community and ensure its prosperity.
What makes Chanthaburi's city pillar unique is that it was erected in a province that had already proven its historical importance to the Thai kingdom.
This shrine serves as a spiritual anchor for a community that witnessed some of the most pivotal moments in Thai history, when the fate of the entire nation hung in the balance.
Today, locals continue the centuries-old tradition of making offerings here, connecting modern Chanthaburi to its remarkable past. At the heart of Chanthaburi stands the most revered shrine in the province, dedicated to the man who saved Thai independence.
The shrine honors King Taksin's documented connection to Chanthaburi, where he established his base and launched his remarkable military campaigns.
Born in Ayutthaya to a Chinese father and a Thai mother, Taksin rose from humble beginnings to become a military leader and eventually king.
When Ayutthaya fell in 1767 after the Burmese siege, Taksin had already escaped with 500 followers and was building his resistance movement on the eastern coast.
From his initial base in Rayong, Taksin first pursued diplomacy with Chanthaburi, sending delegates to demand submission from the local governor, Praya Chanthaburi.
Chronicles say the governor resisted. Some accounts claim he pretended to comply but never came to meet Taksin. In the end, Taksin captured the city by force, making it his new strategic base to command the eastern coast.
It was in Chanthaburi that King Taksin regrouped his army, built ships, formed a navy, and eventually drove out the Burmese, creating a united Siam that set the basis for modern Thailand.
The Chonburi kingdom that Taksin established lasted for 14 years, ending in 1782 when he was deposed by Chao Phraya Chakri, who founded the current Chakri dynasty.
Today, this shrine receives thousands of visitors who come to honor the warrior king, whose determination in Chanthaburi preserved Thai independence. At the heart of Chanthaburi stands the great monument to King Taksin. Seated firmly on horseback, he is captured in motion, a symbol of strength, leadership, and the relentless drive that carried him through one of Siam's darkest chapters.
But Taksin is not alone. At his side are 4 loyal commanders. Each played a vital role in his rise. One was the master strategist, charting the campaigns that would win back lost territories. Another, a fearless cavalryman, led from the front, rallying the troops with unmatched bravery.
The third was a commander of the seas, overseeing the fleet Taksin built here in Chanthaburi, ships that would launch the counterattack against the Burmese. And the fourth was the organizer, the steady hand who kept the army disciplined, fed, and supplied through years of hardship.
Together, these four men represent more than just generals. They embody loyalty, courage, and unity, the very qualities that helped Taksin restore Siam. The monument reminds visitors that history is not shaped by kings alone, but also by the trusted companions who stand beside them. Our final stop is Wat Suan Ma Muang, the Mango Garden Temple, which represents the enduring role of Buddhism in Thai community life.
The name reflects the temple's integration with the natural environment, where fruit trees and gardens create a peaceful setting for religious practice.
Temples like Wat Suan Ma Muang served as constants in Thai society, providing spiritual guidance and community stability even during periods of political upheaval.
While we know that Chanthaburi became militarily crucial during Taksin's campaigns, temples throughout the region maintained their essential role as centers of Buddhist learning and practice.
The enduring presence of temples like this reminds us that while political boundaries and dynasties changed, the spiritual foundations of Thai culture remained constant.
Today, Wat Suan Ma Muang continues to serve its community just as it did centuries ago, providing a place for reflection, learning, and spiritual growth.
Everywhere you go in Chanthaburi, there are memorials and shrines to King Taksin, and the historical record shows why.
When the Burmese invaded Siam and captured Ayutthaya in April 1767, King Taksin had already withdrawn eastward, through Chhaonburi and Rayong, before seizing Chanthaburi as his base. There he regrouped, built ships, trained a navy, and prepared his counteroffensive.
From Wat Klang's spiritual continuity to the city pillar's protective presence, from the shrine honoring the warrior king to the memorial lake where victory is remembered, from the garden temple that anchored community life.
These 5 sites tell a story supported by historical documentation, how a determined leader used this province as his base to preserve Thai independence.
The next time you see a map of Thailand, remember the documented history. This nation exists because one warrior established his base in an eastern province and refused to accept defeat.
In Chanthaburi, historical fact becomes inspiration, showing how determination and strategic thinking can overcome seemingly impossible odds.
Thanks for joining us.
We hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time.